What about parents? Like talking to some of these parents, some of them are completely clueless, which is actually nice, which is kind of good, like believe it or
Yeah.
not, like that's a positive thing. But some of them, the ones that are more educated, they're almost like harder to deal with. How do you talk to the parents about navigating this kind of landscape?
I feel like for us, it's been maybe a little bit easier because, we help our kids if they ask us. Otherwise, the parents and the kids kind of do their own thing with it. But, we're lucky in the sense of that we haven't had any parents, really want to get super involved with the recruiting process. They more kind of listen to our advice, which is, let your kid go through this and make their own decision. And, at some point, you're going to have a business conversation with your kid to explain to them, well, this school is going to give you this school is going to give you this. You got to look at where you're going to be after, wrestling. And sometimes, if there is money involved with that, obviously, the parents, likely are telling their kids to consider that. And that would be like the advice that I have for some of these guys, and for the parents is, you know, try to get your dream school, but it doesn't always work out. And so, there's a lot of opportunity at a lot of different places. It's just not that every school and every kid isn't going to get some giant NIL deal. And so, one of the first things we told our kids when the NIL stuff started was if NIL is your ultimate goal, then you really don't have to worry about probably being the best you can be. Like if that ends up happening for you, great, because you've earned it along the way. But like if you're coming out of high school and that's the only thing that you're really looking forward to is getting some big amount of money and you can buy something or da da da, like, I think you're missing the point of that we're still wrestlers. I mean, and only a handful of people are ever going to make these large amounts of money anyways.